Has this ever happened to you? Battery says I have juice. It will not turn over. So, I'm going to teach you how to do something. Save you hundreds of dollars, if not more. Depends on if you go to a shop or not. But that's how to rebuild the starter, troubleshoot to make sure it is the starter, and that's about it. But first of all, let's get some clothes on, and that we don't mind getting dirty, because we are about to get really dirty. Because it's my Jeep, it leaks oil, so yeah, you're gonna get dirty. Now the next thing you want to do is find your fuse box. My fuse box is landed right here. And then get your trusty voltmeter. If you don't have one of these, I suggest getting one. They ain't very expensive at all. I think I got mine for like $8. So, take this damn thing off. Pull to release. There we go. Okay. Then my starter relay, I have my fuel pump here, and this is my starter relay. I'm going to take your starter relay out. Have that. What you want to do there, there's a train going in the background, of course, like always. Turn her on to course has to go. Anyways, probably won't be able to hear it. But you want to get it on condensation, which is where you touch these two and you hear that little beep. That means you have connection. So I want to just done a connection there. Do have a connection there, but it's really low. There we go. See, now we know that that's not it. That means that's good. Talking to camera. Got my son over there riding four-wheeler with his mama. Since I have this fuse box open, what I want to do is just go through here. And I'm just going to test every single one of these fuses, and it's very easy. You just touch one to one, and you hear a little beep. Beep. You're just going to go through there. Make sure all of your fuses are good, because you could have a fuse out. It could be a simple light fuse, and while you're under here, make sure you get it. So I just went through here. All my fuses are good. And now the next step is, we're going to just go ahead and pull that battery, or pull that starter off. But first of all, disconnect the battery. Don't want to be under there and get shocked. Next step, crawl your little happy ass underneath your Jeep, or your vehicle, whatever you own. And you got, I don't know if you can see this, hopefully I can get the camera to focus on there. Anyways, there's just two bolts. Right here and right here. And this bolt goes to the actual starter, so you don't need to remove that. You just remove these two bolts. I think that's a 13 millimeter. I think that's like an 8 millimeter. Don't quote me on it. I don't even know if you can see that. Yeah, you can see it right there. So yeah, I think this one's a 13 and this one's a 12 or 8 millimeter. And then once you get those bolts off, you take this bolt, and there's supposed to be another one. Another bolt right up there, but it's a Jeep when we run on less parts as we possibly can to make it survive, or either that or that's just how I got the Jeep and I haven't put a bolt in there because I'm a lazy motherfucker. But it's been starting, so I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. I can't hold the camera and be up under here and yeah, so I'm just going to skip ahead and just go ahead and take the starter off and come back. Yeah. Anyways, got it out. Got it in the shop, aka our dining room. Guess that's one thing a good dining room table is. And I got my little chief in training, mechanic in training. So first thing you want to do, once you get it off and get it inside, and get your son away from losing all your tools, is take the one that goes from this little bolt to your goes in the actual starter. Go ahead and take that off. Could you not lose my toys, Bubba? That's a screwdriver. I would appreciate it if you put that down and not lose them. Why don't you go watch? Why don't you go watch Kung Fu Panda? Go watch Kung Fu Panda. You're gonna get greasy and your mom's gonna kill me. Now, we actually start taking the starter apart. He was in the living room watching his movie for the past 15 minutes. Second I started the video, he's in here. I can't get him to go away. Well, anyways, take your 8mm because that's what the size of these are. You want to take the bolts out there first. They're long-winded. They're going to take forever to come out. I've already had this starter apart once, so I know exactly what it is, and 9 times out of 10, when the starter goes out, it's what it is. It's either solenoid or your starter, or your starter brushes. Well, I know these brushes are crap, but that was about a month ago. Did a little trick, and it lasts another 2 months. I've been holding on to the brushes for about 2 months now. So I thought that was pretty good. Got me going long enough to get new brushes. So now that this thing off, just comes right out like that. And on the very bottom there, those are your brushes. Now this right here, I'm not entirely 100% sure. If I'm not right, please comment, tell me I'm wrong. But I think this is called a stator. That's actually the inside of your motor. Inside electromotor. And I think that's called a stator. Don't quote me on it, but I think that's what it's called. So now that you got that off, I'm going to look at everything really good. As you can see down there, I have no magnets broke, no nothing, so this housing is really good. I don't feel no chipping. There's nothing chipped in there. Look really good. Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't lose that little ball right there. There's a little ball that goes down in there and actually sets right there like that. And inside there, it actually sits right there on top. Do not lose that little ball. I almost forgot about that. I almost lost it. Good thing the magnet caught it. Anyways, I've already had this part apart. This part will come off too as well, but I've already had this part apart and there's nothing wrong with it, so I'm not going to take it off again. So I know for a fact it's these brushes. So I've already had this apart once. So I'm going to unscrew these brushes out of here. And like I said, 9 times out of 10 when a starter goes out, it is the brushes. It's just a starter motor, so I mean it's just an electric motor. And electric motors brushes are the first thing that go out. It's kind of cool how it works. And I'll show you how it works and why they go out. So this is it. That's the reason my truck will not start. So what happens is the stator, this copper piece, will fit over top of it. Just like that. Then,
hey, Dad. Somebody needs their ass whooped.
I know.
Did you hear that?
Yeah. Sorry about that. I had somebody peeling out of my parking lot. But anyways, I've already fixed these once. So what it is you have, see those little four little brushes. Those are called brushes. And they'll sit in there on your stator, around there like that, just like that. And those brushes will produce electricity to the copper right there. And that's what powers the motor. Well, since those brushes are just sitting there and that copper is turning around and around and around and around, you know, every single day, those brushes will wear out. Just common sense. So I'm gonna go and grab the new brushes to show you what they look like, and then I'll be right back. So I got the new brushes in, and so I've already had the starter part before. Matter of fact, it was still running when I took it out this time, and that's been probably about a month ago. And what I did with these brushes is they were like way up in there and actually not touching this at all. So they were stuck up in there, and as you can tell, there's no meat on them anyways. I mean, if you look at the new one, look how much meat is on there, on those little springs, and they're just sitting there with the little spring. And look how much is on that one. I mean, they're pretty much worn out. But when I took it off the first time, they were a little stuck in there. They had like some grease built up around them. And so what I did was actually took a small screwdriver. I don't have a small screwdriver on me, but I just poked it down in that hole and pushed them down, pulled it back up, put a little bit of WD-40 around it, and they pushed them out a little bit further. Because all it's got to do is make contact. All these brushes got to do is make contact with this copper right here. As long as you have contact on it, you have electricity going to your motor. So, I mean, this, I could have probably got another 2-3 months out of this. But since I got the new, since I got the new brushes and I got time right now to do it, might as well get her done. So, make sure, put it on there right. So, I like to put it on the, push those in, put it on the actual stator itself. Markable, because you have to really best way to do this is get it on there. Come on, get on there. Ah, there we go. Get that on there just like that. Make sure it spins. Spins nice and freely. It's up in there. Now where's that tiny little ball? Make sure that ball's not. Oh god. Let me shit on there.
Daddy.
Hi. Let's see if I can slip that ball down in there. Okay, it went down in there. That's the only thing I was worried about, is getting that ball down there. Very easy. Fit on there. like I said, this piece does come off. It's just a little tricky. And then
Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
there we go. Now it's on there. I didn't have that brushes all the way on there. Hi, Sissy. I'm making a video. Could you go play?
Yeah, I want movie.
Okay, you go watch the movie.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, Bubba. You want to go play?
Bye.
No, you want to be in my video?
I would bird.
Can you not take off with those? I need those.
Here I do. Here I would.
Okay, come on. What is going on here? Probably fast forward this little part. There we go. Got it right now. Big screws. Hopefully it's all lined up. Oh yeah, it's got a bite. You did not take my... Hey, bring those back here. Bring them back here. Took off with my damn sockets. Bring my sockets back here. I'm gonna need those to put the starter back in. Alright, boy, I know I had like 2 or 3 of them over here. Bring them back over here. That's why I wish I had an actual shop. I can get away from these kids to actually do this kind of stuff. Well, you lose my sockets, I'm gonna knock you upside the head.
Hi, Daddy. Hi, Daddy.
And that's about it. Yeah, and this is why I don't actually like buying stuff off the internet. Turns out they sent me the wrong thing, or I ordered the wrong thing. The little piece that hooks up right here wasn't long enough for me to reach here to here. So I had to improvise. I took the old one, took a little bit off the old one, hooked it up to there, taped the shit out of it. I've seen worse. Afro engineering. It should work.
Where's the cupcake?
You don't need no cupcakes. You've already had 2 of them.
Okay.
Okay. I love my dog.
Quit pestering your damn daddy.
You know I'm live.
Damn movie.
You know I'm trying to make this video and you guys are being annoying as fuck. You know that, right?
What?
Nothing.
What?
I love you.
Uh-huh.
Said I'm trying to make this video and you guys won't shut the hell up.
It ain't shut outside.
I love my family very much. She doesn't want to string them. Now, let's just double check this. Make sure we have flow. Work. So I'm gonna bench test this. It's very easy to bench test. You just need a piece of wire and some jumper cables. Take your wire. Yeah, I have wire strippers, but that's just easier for me. You wrap. You jump. See if you can focus that. You just take your little piece of wire. And you jump from there to there. Don't touch this one. Don't touch this one. Just jump from there to there. And then I'll take you out to my truck. Hopefully we still got enough daylight to do it. And you'll wrap it around there like that. You just want to break. You just want a connection. Now I'll tighten up those, and I'll meet you out at the truck. So yeah, like I said, you just want to jump that gap. I'm going to go ahead and tighten these up, and then we'll go out there and hook it up to the starter. Or hook it up to the battery. So, oh, that's better. So as you can see, we got battery hooked up, negative cable on any piece. I'm gonna screw that down just a little bit so you can see there. Any piece of the starter. And come back here. Ooh, we got something. Uh-oh. So, that is a working starter. I'm not going to play around with it anymore. Don't want to dead the battery down. So, let's install it and start her up. Alright, we are back in the truck. Starter is in. Simple. You just put it back the way you took it out. Battery's hooked up. Let's see if she'll crank. Let's see if we got a faster cranking. One more time, just to make sure. Now, a new starter, the cheapest one on the block, would have cost me $100 in this car, in this truck. The most expensive one was $150. Now, I drive an old Jeep. Some of these newer cars, stars on them are freaking ridiculous. Don't pay a shop. Don't buy a new one. Just fix the one you got. Save you a whole lot of money. Now, thank you for joining me at Vroom Vroom Go. Please like and subscribe if you were interested in the video and like more content. Thank you.